guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley if you're new here, and today I did a look using the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette, and I just came up with this look. I used the whole top row of the palette, so yeah, if you want to see how to get this look and hear my thoughts on this palette, then just keep watching. This is kind of the look I came up with. It's kind of just like I used the light yellow shade, the Deja Vu shade like I wanted to, and then I had it gradient into the dark brown. So I mean, nothing really out there. I did stick to the more neutral shades, so nothing that crazy. But I don't have any looks on my channel like doing this kind of look, so I was like, why not? And I wanted to, use the most shades I could to see, if there's a different consistency, if they're all the same, if the mattes are as pigmented as the shimmers, so I can give you guys a pretty good review on it. So yeah, this is kind of the look I came up with, and I went ahead and did my brow and put on some lashes, so you kind of get to see the whole effect of what it would look like. This is kind of what I came up with, and I think it looks cool, so let's just do the other eye. Okay, so the first shade that I used from the palette was the Safe Word shade, and I took the R38. I will say in this palette there's not like a really light transition shade. This will work, but it is kind of darker for my skin tone. But that is what we're gonna pop on first, and like I said, we're using the Morphe R38 brush, and so we're just gonna dip that in there and tap it off the excess, wow. And then we're just going to put this all the way from inner corner to outer corner. Like I said, this is our transition shade, so I'm gonna bring this up higher than I will the other shades that we put on the eye. So this is what we are working with right now, and I really like this brush. As you saw in my haul, I just got this, and I think it's really good for placing product really where you want it to, whether really low or higher up on the eye like we're doing now. It just fits really nicely in my crease, so I really recommend this brush, and I'll have a link down below if you want to check it out. Okay, so once you had the transition shade built up to the color that you would like, I'm going to take the same brush and go in with this shade named Charmed. And we're just going to take this more right in the crease, a little bit lower than we took the first shade, just so there's a nice transition between the shades. So we're going to tap off the excess and go more right in the crease. Still going from inner corner to outer corner, just not going up as high. Okay, after that shade, we're going to take this Dominatrix shade right here, and it's just a really dark brown in the palette, and I'm going to take this on a Smashbox dual-ended brush that you get in their one of their palettes, the Full Exposure palette, I believe. So we're just going to tap that off again, and we're going to focus this more on the outer corner, just to deepen up the outer corner a little bit. And then just to take whatever's left on the brush and bring it in a little bit. And then it's going to go back with the R38 and just blend all of this out. So once you get it looking like that, I'm going to take my NYX glitter glue just to enhance that shimmer shade that we're going to be going in with. So I just take a little bit on my finger like this. And I'm just going to pat this on the lid. This will just help the shimmer shade, be more vibrant and help it stick straight to the lid so there's not as much fallout either. Okay, so then we're gonna go in with the Deja Vu shade, and I'm gonna put this all over my lid first. So just taking this on a Morphe M224 brush, which is just like a flat concealer brush type. And we're just going to pat this all over the lid, right where I put that tacky base. And then we're just going to go in with this shade named Frosting, which is just this really pale yellow shimmer shade, and I'm going to take it on the same brush. I'm just going to flip up the brush over, and we're going to take a little bit of that and just pop it right on the inner corner like I did on the other eye. And then to blend those two together, I'm just going to flip it over again and just blend them together. First, let's go back with this brush, the R38, just to blend the shimmer shadows into the matte one so it's not a harsh line. Like that. And then we're going to go back to that brush that we used the dark brown with, just to blend the edges in with the shimmer and the brown together right on the outer corner. And since there wasn't like a cream matte shade, I just took this cream matte one from the Morphe Morphe 35R palette, which I will be doing a tutorial of that soon as well if you guys want to see that, which they have similar shades, so we'll see what I can come up with. But I'm just popping that underneath the brow bone because the Jeffree Star palette does not have like a matte white or any of that, so just pop that under there. And to go to the lower lash line, what I did was I took Charm, which is that, you know, really orangey shade right here, and I popped this all underneath the lower lash line. And then I'll take Dominatrix, that really dark brown shade, in the palette on a Morphe E432 brush, and this is just like a really flat definer brush. And I got really close to my lash line and put that underneath there as well, and then it went back with this and smoked it out. So let me do that really quick. I took this little Morphe M421 brush, and I took that Deja Vu shade, which is the copper color, and I put this in my waterline. Sorry if I was out of focus for that. I have to like look right in the mirror to do that, like get really close, because otherwise I poke myself in the eye like I did. Got it in my contact. And then I just took that frosting shade again and put it right here on the lower lash line, kind of to mimic the top of our lid. Then I'm just going to take this Morphe E48 brush and wipe away all the fallout that we had. There wasn't that much, but there was a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyeliner, mascara, pop some lashes on, which I'm using the Lily Lashes J Makeup lashes, and do my other brow, and I'll be right back to finish the face. So now moving on to finish the rest of the face, I'm going to take my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit as always and mix the middle shade and the shade together. And I'm taking this on a Morphe M523 brush. And so we're just going to go over that cream contour that we, or not cream, the cushion contour that we put on earlier from Wet n Wild, and just go over it a little bit. And then I'm going to take this new Milani bronzer in Dulce on this e.l.f. stipple brush and just bronze up the face a little bit. For blush, I'm going to be taking the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette, taking Amaretto, a really pretty blush shade, the little nude shade, just because we have like more, I don't know, I didn't want to do anything too pinky with this look. I want to do something more nude, you know, that will go with it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on. And then for highlight, of course, I'm still going to be using the Anastasia Nicole Guerra Glow Kit, just because I've been using this like every day. I really love it, and I think that this Glow Getter shade will go really good with this look. So I'm just going to put this on a M510 brush and just take that right there. And that is what it looks like. I love this highlight. It's probably my favorite one right now. Been really enjoying it. Okay, so now for lips, and then we'll be done. I'm gonna take this Essence lip liner. You know I love Essence lip liners. They're so inexpensive. And I'm taking the shade Girl Next Door. I'm already almost out of it, so I'm gonna have to pick up another one. And then I'm gonna take Bow and Arrow by Kat Von D, just this liquid lipstick. Okay, after the Bow and Arrow, I'm just going to go in with this Sephora liquid, the cream matte lip stain. I talk about these in like every video because I always use at least one. But I'm going to be using the shade 32, and I think this is the lightest shade they have, so this is like their nude shade. But I feel like it kind of looks like concealer on me if I just use it by itself, so I'm just going to pop this in the middle of my lips. Okay, now just to complete the look, I'm going to set my face with the Milani setting spray again. Okay, you guys, so that is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Now I just want to talk about the palette and if I think it's worth it, and I really do. I think this is really great. The shimmer shades are just as good as the matte ones. I had no problem. If you want to kind of see swatches of them, maybe I'll insert swatches here, and then I also swatched some in my haul video, so I'll link that above like I talked about earlier. But I honestly had no problem with any of these shadows. Like, again, I only use like this top row here. I actually use every single one of the top row here, so I have a pretty good feel for the shimmers and the mattes because I've used both the shimmers and the 3 mattes. So I would assume that the bottom row is just as good as the top row. But yeah, I really have been enjoying this palette, and I really like the look that I got to create with this palette. And again, it comes with this awesome mirror, so you can see the fingerprints on it, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I think this would be a great palette to travel with because you definitely can get some neutral looks with this. And then if you wanted to pop a color, there's definitely color in here. I think that you could do a smoky eye with this. You could just use these 3 and get a really pretty, you know, warm smoky eye. You do all kinds of look with this palette, so I really think this palette is worth it. I mean, I don't know if I ever used the green in it, but I could see myself using the blues maybe for a cool summer look or something. So yeah, for $42 or $45, I don't remember how much this was. I think maybe it was $45 then. I think it's worth it, and I think that if you can still get your hands on it, which I don't think it's sold out, that you definitely should if you've been having your eye on it. I have really been enjoying it, and I'm definitely going to keep using it, and yeah, I'll maybe do some other tutorials with it. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that palette, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!